Don't worry about it.
You're tuned in to The W with Walls and the Crew, where winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. On 100.1 FM and Facebook Live.
Back here live on Radio Row 100.1 FM, we have yet another guest that's been star-studded these past couple of days. We've been here since, Monday? Going strong. We have Jalen Johnson, cornerback for the Chicago Bears, joining us on the show. What's happening, bro?
Nothing much, man. Just happy to be here.
Heck yeah, man. You, go ahead.
Yeah. What you got on? What are you repping today?
I got my first Boot Barn outfit on.
Okay.
This is my first country western outfit I've had. My first pair of boots. So, I mean, I'm just really liking the style. I'm looking forward to working with them, and I just thank them for the opportunity and get me right for this big game this weekend. So, I mean, I'm just trying to feel the swag out, man. Just trying to get used to the hat, get used to the boots and the jacket and things like that. So, definitely thank them for that.
Yeah, it's a dope trucker hat.
I appreciate it.
Where can we find it?
You can just shop on bootbarn.com. And just go online and figure out what you like, what's your type of style.
Right.
And then just go from there.
Bet.
Man, so what brings you to Radio Row?
I mean, here just experience, opportunity, really just to be able to meet different people, being able to talk and share my story and being able to hear other people's story as well.
Yeah, now we talk to a lot of players and they say it's they'd rather, of course, be playing in the Super Bowl,
right,
but just being here amongst other NFL players as well.
100%.
It's cool, the camaraderie. Talk about that.
I mean, for me, it's different because I mean, normally seeing all these faces and seeing all these guys, I mean, it's on a football field and in a helmet,
right?
So I mean, just get to be able to see the person side of the players. I mean, it's easy just to always see the football side of them, but actually be able to take the helmet off and be able to see who people really are and how they operate, how they move around other people, and just get to learn other people and other players. So I mean, it's just a different perspective.
And a lot of times, guys in the league, they always have a camera in their face, right? You guys are always being interviewed, asking questions about the game, but sometimes people, and I don't know if you do this, but like to come here to when you transition out of football, right, and have something to fall back on, and you've been doing media. How does that going to work for you?
It's funny you said I got my degree in strategic communication, so I mean, it's definitely a route that I can take. But I mean, like you said, I always have the cameras on my face, so now I'm kind of any chance I can get really to try to stay behind the scenes. I mean, I'm gonna take full advantage of it. So I mean, it definitely is an opportunity and something that I know I could do if my mind switches and wanting to be in front of cameras and allowing other players and people to share their stories as well.
Now it's off season. What's your off season routine like, other than coming to California for Radio Row?
Well, I'm from California. I live a few hours away.
Oh, do you?
Fresno, California.
Fresno.
Yes, sir.
Heck
So,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just go back home and my mind goes full-time cornerback to a full-time dad. So I mean, I have a little 2-year-old girl at home. So I mean, she gets all my time and attention. And then slowly transitioning into training. I recently started Pilates and yoga.
Oh yeah, yoga's and stuff, man. I like yoga.
So I mean, it's definitely good work. It's not. I mean, it sounds a little feminine, but it's some work in there.
No, it's real.
It's some work for sure.
Hot yoga? Have you done hot yoga?
Oh, that's
before?
the only yoga I do. Hot yoga,
workout.
Pilates.
I walked in there. I'm expecting the zen, the vibe.
Nah.
This is a workout.
Even the Zen knows no joke. You sit in those poses for 3 minutes, body start going numb, finger tingling.
I swear. Now, your first career interception was actually off of Joe Burrow.
Correct.
So talk about this weekend and how you felt about that first interception.
I mean, honestly, for me, I wasn't too concerned about it being off of Joey B. But I mean, now that he's been doing what he's doing throughout the course of the year, I mean, it makes it a little better for sure. Puts a little more weight on the interception, but I'm honestly just proud of that team. Just everything they battled through and him individually as well. Coming back from injury and continue to stay confident, and you can see his hard work has paid off.
Now you're gonna be going into your 3rd year, man.
Yes, sir.
First 2 years under your belt. What's some things you are planning to improve on this offseason?
Honestly, just finishing. I don't think talent or anything is of question. I feel like just more so being a finisher and attacking and finishing through the quarters, no matter how the game is flowing, and just continue to be a dog throughout the duration of the game.
Now, you talked about your fit. We've been asking guys, well, I have at least, if you could take a sneaker and turn it into a cleat, which one would it be? Any sneaker in the world.
Any sneaker in the world.
And turn it into a cleat.
Yeah, definitely not the boots, right?
No, too heavy. You know, not too heavy. Any sneaker turn it into a cleat.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would probably say the Nike Dunks.
Nike Dunks. Which ones?
Don't say Travis Scott's.
Nah,
Don't say those.
Can you fix the camera? No.
Honestly, don't have one particular. I'm just a big fan of the shoes and the different colorways that they have. So I mean, overall, I would take that shoe.
Lows or highs?
Lows for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know what? I asked Travis Kelsey this, was it 2 years ago? And he said he would try to take the Marty McFlys and turn them into.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know what those are.
the Back to the Futures. The Back to the Futures.
Oh,
that
no,
he had?
he's tripping. I mean, he's a bigger dude, though. He got a lot of strength.
Yeah.
All right, man. Where can people find you on social?
I'm on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, but mainly on Instagram. NBA XJ1.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, wait a minute. NBA XJ1. Can you hoop?
I used to. I can hoop still though.
Can you?
If you want to run some, we can test it out. We can test the waters.
So you're a real hooper then.
We can test the waters.
He's talking about run the ones.
Yeah. He's like, hey, wait, hold up.
Like
Smile
that.
went straight face. Hey, if you want to test it out, we can.
Just try me out here. It's all good, dog.
Have you ever got a chance to hoop with any of your fellow NFL players before, like in an open gym or anything like that?
Nah, it's funny because a lot of guys like talk about it. Like they be like, oh yeah, like I can do this and hoop, but nobody want to go hoop though.
I want to know who nice because I want to know who nice.
Honestly, I know T. Higgins is nice for sure because we came out of high school together. I mean, just seeing his highlights and stuff out of high school, he was pretty good.
Okay, so that's dope. Yeah, man. I would love for us to run this back next year and come back with some
for sure.
experience.
Yeah, we gotta get a little Super Bowl 3-on-3 tournament on.
For sure, man. Hey, that'd be dope though.
No,
idea.
Yeah. I might shout
the coaches ain't gonna. They like, we ain't letting you.
They just playing in little celebrity games and stuff like that for Pro Bowl.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Well, I would love to see.
And we ain't gonna go too hard now.
Yeah, wait, because we did this. Tyreek Hill had a celebrity game. It was last summer, and you had guys like Chris Jones out there trying to
get it in.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, you too big, bro.
Nah, hey, it was glory days.
But Jalen, man, we definitely appreciate you coming on, man. Now you're a friend of the show, so when we hit you up, you got to come back.
It's good every time. For sure, I appreciate you.
All right, yes, sir. We'll be back here live from the Radio Row in Los Angeles.